Hello. Have you ever told yourself, I need to get back into shape, but then the thought of doing a full workout feels overwhelming? You think about joining a gym, buying equipment, starting some intense program, changing your whole diet, wake up at 5 in the morning, and before long, you talk yourself out of it before you even start. What if getting started was much simpler than that? What if one of the best things you could do for your health after 50 was something you already know how to do? It's walking, not running, not burpees, not some crazy workout that makes your knees question your life choices. Just walking. My name's Jeff, and I'm helping men over 50 who are overweight like me, who have tried diet and exercise and failed like me. And today I want to talk about one simple idea: walking for 10 minutes, 3 times a day. And that's it. 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes after lunch, 10 minutes after dinner. That gives you 30 minutes of movement in a day without needing to block off a huge chunk of time, changing clothes 3 times, or acting like you're training for the Olympics. And if you're a man over 50, especially if you're carrying extra weight and trying to get back into better shape, this may be one of the smartest places to start. Now, before we go further, let me say this clearly. If you have chest pains, dizziness, serious shortness of breath, heart issues, or if you've not exercised in a long time, check with your doctor before starting a new exercise routine. Be smart. We're trying to improve your health, not prove something to your ego. But for most men, walking is one of the most realistic ways to begin. Here's why I like 10 minutes, 3 times a day approach. First, it removes the excuse of time. A lot of guys say, I don't have 30 minutes to exercise. Well, you just need 10. Fair enough. Life is busy. Work, family, errands, responsibilities, grandkids, house projects. The day gets away from you. But 10 minutes? Most of us can find 10 minutes. You can walk around the block. You can walk in your driveway. You can go walking in a park. You can walk around your office building. You can walk inside the store if the weather's bad. And you can walk in place at home. Beauty of this plan is that it does not require perfect conditions. You don't need perfect weather. You don't need perfect shoes. You don't need perfect motivation. You just need to start. Second, walking 3 times a day builds consistency, and consistency is where the magic happens. A lot of men over 50 make the mistake of trying to do too much too soon. They get motivated, they push hard for 3 days, they get sore, their knees hurt, their back tightens up, and then they quit for 3 weeks. That cycle doesn't work. We're not trying to win the workout today. We're trying to build a habit that you can still be doing next month, next season, and next year. 10 minutes is small enough if you can actually do it. And when you do it 3 times a day, you keep reminding your body, hey, we need to move now. This is who we're becoming. And that matters. Because after 50, the goal is not just weight loss. The goal is staying capable. You want to get up from a chair without groaning like an old screen door. You want to walk upstairs without getting winded. You want to play with your grandkids without needing a nap for 5 minutes. You want to carry groceries, work in the yard, travel, enjoy retirement, and still feel like you're in the game. Walking helps you start moving towards that. Third, walking after meals can be a great habit. One of the best times to walk is after eating. You don't have to go fast. You don't have to power walk like you're late for a flight. Just a steady, comfortable walk after breakfast, lunch, and dinner can help you avoid sitting immediately after meals. Now, let's be honest. That is where a lot of us got into trouble. We eat when we sit. We snack when we sit. We watch TV, and then we sit some more. A 10-minute walk after a meal breaks that pattern. Instead of telling the body, store this and shut down, you're telling it, let's use some of this energy. That's a big mindset shift. Fourth, walking is easier on the joints than a lot of other exercises. If you're overweight, running may not be the best place to start. Jumping workouts may not be the best place to start. High impact workouts may not be the best place to start. Walking is different. It is lower impact, it's easier to control. You can adjust the speed, distance, and intensity. If your knees are cranky, slow down. If your back is stiff, shorten the walk. If you feel good, pick up the pace. you're in control. And that's important because men can be stubborn, like we think we can still do what we did at 25. Then our body sends us a memo, usually through the knees. So start where you are, not where your ego thinks you should be. Fifth, walking can help your heart, energy, mood, and weight loss. No walking alone does not magically erase 30 pounds if your eating is out of control. We have to be honest about that. But walking is a powerful first step. It gets your heart working, it improves circulation, it burns calories, it lowers stress, it can improve sleep, it can give you more energy, it can help you feel more in control. And that last one is huge, because when you're overweight and out of shape, it's easy to feel like a mountain is too big. But after one 10-minute walk, you have proof. You did something. After 3 walks in a day, you have more proof. After a week, you're not just thinking about getting healthy, you're doing it. That builds confidence, and confidence is fuel. This is how it would start. For the first week, do not worry about speed. Just walk for 10 minutes 3 times a day. So morning walk, midday walk, evening walk, all 10 minutes. That's your goal. Don't overcomplicate it. In week 2, try to make one of those walks a little more brisk. Not gasping, not suffering. Just enough that you feel like your body is working. In week 3, maybe 2 of the walks become brisk. By week 4, you may be walking 30 minutes a day, most days of the week, and feeling better than you did when you started. This is how progress works. Small steps repeated long enough become real change. Now let's talk about the pace. A good walking pace should feel like you're working, but you can still talk. If you can sing a full song while walking, you may need to pick up the pace a little. If you can't get a sentence out, slow down. We're looking for that middle zone, comfortable but intentional. You should finish the walk feeling better, not destroyed. This is not punishment. This is training for your body to trust movement again. Here's another tip. Attach your walks to something you already do. After breakfast, walk. After lunch, walk. After dinner, walk. It's called habit stacking. You're attaching a new habit to an old habit. You do not have to wake up and say, when am I going to go to walk today? You already know. You eat, then you walk. Simple. If you miss one walk, don't turn it into drama. Just get the next one. Too many men miss one workout and say, well, I blew it. No, you missed one walk. You did not rob a bank. Get the next one. This is about being consistent, not perfect. Now, if your goal is to get in better shape by Christmas, this is where walking becomes powerful. Imagine starting today. 30 minutes walking a day, 5 days a week, then 6 days a week if you feel good. Then maybe you add 2 short strength workouts a week. By Christmas, you're not the same man. Maybe your weight's down. Maybe your waist is smaller. Maybe your legs are stronger. Maybe your breathing is better. Maybe you sleep better. Maybe you have more energy for your family. And maybe most importantly, you trust yourself again. That's a big deal. Because getting back in shape after 50 is not just physical, it's mental. It is saying, I'm not done. I still have a lot of life to live. I still want to move well. I still want to feel good. I still want to show up for my wife, my kids, my grandkids, and myself. This is why walking matters. It's not flashy. It's not complicated. It's not some trendy fitness hack. It works because you can actually do it. So here's your challenge. For the next 7 days, walk 10 minutes, 3 times a day. That's it. Don't worry about changing your whole life. Don't worry about being perfect. Don't worry about what anyone else is doing. Just walk. 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in midday, 10 minutes in the evening. And at the end of 7 days, ask yourself, do I feel a little better? Do I have a little more energy? Do I feel a little more in control? Do I believe I can keep going? Because that is the win. You do not have to be a bit different man overnight. You just need to become the kind of man who keeps promises to himself. And a 10-minute walk is a great place to start. So lace up your shoes, step outside, and take the first walk. Your future self would be glad you did.